Hey everyone! I consider Super Smash Bros. To be one of my all-time favorite franchises. Not only that, the newest iteration, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, spans back 40 years of gaming with 86 characters, one still to be announced, in the game. It's ridiculous. I consider Smash Ultimate to be one of the most accessible video games of all time, because all 88 characters have the exact same simple button layout. You press right in special, you press down in special, you press up and hit, you press right and hit. Every character works the same, apart from some minor differences, specifically in the DLC characters, which we will address. We have the original game on the Nintendo 64, which goes so far back, it didn't even have side specials yet. I love this game. I consider it to be one of the best Nintendo 64 games. We have Melee, most loved by a lot of people. My personal least favorite in the franchise is mostly because of the look of the game, I guess. But still, it is my most played video game ever. I have still on my memory card over 5,800 hours recorded in this game. Matches with my friends. All your names are still in there. All your losses are still in there. Then we have Brawl, which released earlier in the United States. So I had to buy that. And then the Wii disabled the disc that I could use to play imported games, and I had to buy the European version anyway. After that, we got Smash 4, Wii U and 3DS. I always loved that pun. A lot of people didn't get that pun, I feel. And I played the 3DS version once. It doesn't play well in handheld, I feel personally, but it did add a lot of cool modes in it. Then, like I said, the Wii U version, which is another great version. It brings every single one of these games brought so much to the table. All of that to finally today bring us the Ultimate version. I know this is my Nintendo Switch controller, but I have the game digitally because I'm awesome. Now, in today's video, I want to talk specifically about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC characters. You can see this incredible roster behind me. It is ridiculous. 86 characters with one still coming out, unless they do something weird and release more characters. And today I want to talk about my favorite Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC characters. I remember when this game came out, Sakurai was all like, you know what, we're bringing back every single character in the game, but because of that, we're not adding a lot of new characters. Meanwhile, at this point they added like over 20 characters that weren't in the previous games. It's ridiculous the amount of characters. Like I said, this game spans back 40 years of characters, way back before gaming, right down to current day new characters. And some of that is found in the DLC. So, the DLC characters, the way I'm gonna approach this, there was one free character you got with the game if you pre-ordered it, I think. And then afterwards they released it payable. Then they had two Fighters Passes. The first Fighter Pass had 5 characters, the second Fighter Pass had 6 characters. And I'm gonna rank all those DLC characters. Obviously, I cannot include the last character that is still going to be released, and I could obviously wait with this video so that I could include it, but you know what? I don't want to wait. I want to talk about this now. I wanted to talk about this since before the last character was revealed. I'm really excited for this, and I just want to talk about some fun Smash Bros. Stuff. I'm going to rank these characters, obviously based on my personal preference. I want you to let me know in the comments which your favorite DLC fighter was and who's your least favorite, because obviously it's going to be different for everybody. Also, while you're at it, you might consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot more videos like this, really cool gameplay, random topics, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So, how do I rank these characters? I'm going to base it on 3 points. My personal preference, the way the characters play, and their legacy. The legacy in gaming, which are all these 3 things I think are very important when you consider a personal ranking system. And let's go right into it. We're gonna start on number 11. On number 11, Joker. Fuck Joker. On number 10. So, here's the thing. Joker is way at the bottom of the list. And a lot of people always talk about this. I talk about this with my crew as well. Joker is the most stupid character they could have added. Because it is, I feel, the only character in Smash that has zero legacy. It didn't exist on a Nintendo console yet. It is most random, it is strange, I don't like the way he fights, I think the way he looks is stupid, I have zero attachment to it, he goes at the bottom. Plus I feel Joker fights like a lot of characters we already have. I feel some of his moves resemble Bayonetta, some of his other moves resemble Fire Emblem characters. I feel when I play with Joker that I'm feeling with like a mishmash of characters. He doesn't feel like his own character. Then he has this weird gimmick where you can call it alter ego thing. I don't know. I don't play Persona. I don't like the style of Persona. Another reason why Joker is all the way at the bottom. I don't know why this character was added, because even today, years after this character was revealed, we borderline still don't have Persona. What is he from? Persona 4, 5, or some shit like that? We have some kind of Persona Warriors now where I think he's in. Like, no, it's stupid. It's stupid. I think it's a shame he's in the game. He is the only character, I feel, in the entire game that just doesn't deserve to be in it. He has no place in this game. On number 10. This character 100% deserves to be in the game. It is an extremely iconic legacy character with a massive fan base behind it, but he's still only on number 10. It's Steve from Minecraft. I had a reaction to this. I don't like Steve. I had a problem with Minecraft for years. I don't like the way it looks. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna finish it, specifically because my friend Robert of Gaming With Me told me to do it because he's selling me on atmosphere and underwater exploration. Still, I was not a big fan of Minecraft, but I understand the massive impact Minecraft has on the gaming community and gaming as a whole. And I feel Steve should be in the game. But then why is he so low? Steve plays like ass. He plays like ass. I don't understand it. The whole thing about what I said is I think Smash Bros. Is the most accessible video game franchise in history because of the characters, but mostly because of how easy it plays. If you can play with one character, you can play with all of them. And it's just a matter of preference, of selecting a character that speaks to you and then seeing what moves he has. But the problem with Steve is he comes with like that thing, you know, when you're playing a game with somebody who never played a game before and you have to explain for half an hour what the game is and then they still kind of don't get it? That is Steve in this game. He comes with resource management. Now look, I understand Sakurai wants to kind of implement what certain games are in there, you know, like for example Ryu, and you can like do an Hadouken for extra damage. Okay, you know, that's fun stuff. You can't spend your time while you're fighting 4 other people at the same time, managing resources depending on where you are on the battlefield to hope to get the certain resources at random, to then go to a freaking box and create weapons to fight with. It is stupid, and then depending on how much resources you have, you can do certain attacks or not. It is, you're thinking way too much when you're playing with this character. I love that he's in the game, but I would have played him a lot more if he didn't have the resource management. You don't need that in the game. Smash can't use stuff like that. It is stupid. It is stupid. You're playing it, but you're not thinking about fighting. You're thinking about the resources, getting the better weapons. Because I don't know, I don't like that, and it's a really stupid mechanic. And it is that's the reason why he's all the way down on 10th place. The only reason he's not lower than Joker is because Joker is stupid as a whole. And now we're gonna go to number 9. On number 9, I have some personal beef. On number 9, we have Sephiroth. Look, Sephiroth is a badass. He's a cool looking character. I know Robert, he likes looking at the shiny naked abs and stuff. He has a massive long sword. But I can't stand the hype of Final Fantasy VII. I do not even think it's one of the best Final Fantasies out there. It's not a bad game, I just have grown a hatred for it. It came from back in the day when, you know, when Nintendo got screwed over, they moved over, and it's this whole thing. And then, you know, I played Final Fantasy VII, but I think Sephiroth is without a doubt, that must be back from the day when I was more extra fanboy than now. I play on anything, I don't care, but I still bear within me that just hatred for Sephiroth. He is the most overhyped character ever. I can't stand his theme, what he stands for, the way he is. All of it is just really stupid. It's stupid. He actually does play good in the game. I like the way he plays. I like the way he moves. This is nothing but pure bias against the character based off the game he came from. I don't like it. I understand. I am glad that Final Fantasy, that Cloud got a nemesis. But there are other characters in the game, like Pit, that didn't even get a nemesis. There's a lot of characters that still need a good nemesis in a way. And this ain't it. And even then, I understand why you do Sephiroth. It's the same with why you pick Cloud. It's the hype behind the franchise. But I mean, come on. We all know Kefka's the better villain. On number 8, we have Hero. A massive legacy character. I like Hero. I like the fact that you get 4 different heroes from 4 different games and they have completely different models. It's incredible the work that's put into all these characters. So I like playing as Hero. I like his general moveset. I like the way he looks. I like that you can choose which game you want. I think Dragon Quest is a massive franchise that of course should be in this game. It's an incredible legacy thing. But then why is he so low? Because Hero, just like Steve, has a stupid mechanic that has nothing to do in Smash. Just give Hero a cool moveset. Not every character needs to have this massive, huge, useless mechanic attached to it that's from the game. I know Dragon Quest is turn-based. You don't need to make Smash turn-based when all the other characters are like freaking 2D fighter characters. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have time to select his special, that a tiny list pops up in the bottom of the corner where your icon is with 4 moves that are random each time with names like Oomph and Crackle and Kadoom, and you have to like guess what they are if you don't know the series. Like I said, accessibility is what made Smash great. Anybody who plays the guy, Hero, who never played Dragon Quest, they're gonna be completely lost. And even me now, I've played Dragon Quest games. You literally have to like look all the way down to the bottom because everybody's kicking your ass over here. You're selecting, what is this move again? There's, oh wait, I have to jump back on the level. Let's use this one. Bam, shit, wrong move. It's stupid. This character doesn't need such a gimmick. Just give him cool moves. It is a really huge missed opportunity because I love this character. I love his design. Akira Toriyama is a god when it comes to design. I like his style. I feel it's great that in some way he's represented in the game, but like, why do his moveset like that? It's just so dumb. You can't tell me you can actively, for example, main this dude and control both the battlefield and your moveset all the time. You just don't have time for it. Especially, like I said, I play with my crew a lot, You got like 4 on 4, with 4 people in the battlefield, everybody's flying left and right and stuff. You don't have to, especially because some people only want to play a Final Destination. You just don't have time to take your eyes off the battlefield, even with your peripheral vision, to see kind of what it's dumb. It's a dumb mechanic, and it's such a wasted opportunity for this guy. On 7th place, we have Min Min. From the start of this game, I felt ARMS needed a representation. New IP, massive. It would have boosted the sales, it would have helped with a lot. ARMS suffered from the fact that they released it at the same time as Splatoon 2. Case in point, I chose Splatoon 2 over ARMS, which is something that I kinda still regret. But ARMS needed a rep, and I'm glad they got a rep. And Min Min fights fun. It is interesting how you use one button for one arm and the other button for the other arm. She's cool to fight as. I don't find any necessarily bad points about her. I just wish her attacks or special attacks were just a bit more special, I guess. And I'm so happy Nintendo was like, look, new IP from ourselves, put them in there. There were way too many third-party characters getting in, which is great, it's incredible, it's cool, but like, at some point you gotta put in some of your own stuff still. So I'm glad ARMS got in. Like legacy-wise, she needed to be in there. She's a great choice when it comes to the roster. I like her moveset, but like I didn't buy ARMS, so I have no more attachment in this. But she is still pretty low compared to other characters because I just felt that she deserved to be in there. I think she's really fun to play as. There's a lot of things you can do with her, and it's just great seeing her walk on the battlefield knowing, yeah, new Nintendo IP, more Nintendo characters in the game. It does something more to me than a third-party character, I feel, especially at this point with so many third-party characters got in the game. On 6th place, Biola. Look, I like Biola. I like the fact that she has the lance, the whip, the bow, the axe, all the weapons other Fire Emblem characters just didn't have. But it's still just another Fire Emblem character. She looks exactly the same like all the other ones. Yeah, she plays differently, but at this point, like every Fire Emblem character became a sword fighter. Then they started hiding the fact that, oh, you maybe have like a magician, like Robin, but nah, he still has a sword fighter. Like you have Corrin, like yeah, she can transform into a dragon. She's my favorite of the Fire Emblem characters, but still just a sword fighter. And then they made Byleth, and I was like, why don't you use somebody like Titania or somebody who's like Soren, like an actual pure magician, actual pure lance fighter? But then you still have this character, and I like her. I like the way she fights, like I said. But so that's why she's so high, because I like how she fights and I like her weapons. I'm just sick and tired of Fire Emblem characters. I can't do this anymore. Enough with the Fire Emblem characters. Come on. On 5th place, we have the newest boy to the team, Kazuya. I like Kazuya. In the beginning when he was revealed, I was like, look, Tekken should be in this game. Tekken is a massive, iconic staple of gaming, of fighter games. I like this franchise. You know, I felt Namco, I've said it tons of times, Bandai Namco deserved another rep. So sure, why not? But I was like, man, we have like Ryu and Ken, you know, we have other fighters already and stuff. It's like, do we need another one? But yeah, he plays incredible. He is ridiculously OP. It doesn't surprise me if they're gonna nerf him at some point. But I like the little mechanic where he can randomly, it's nicely done, where he randomly transforms into Devil Kazuya. I love the way it's done. It's very cool. He has ridiculous like range attacks. He has omnidirectional input in the sense that, like I said, Smash is easy because everybody can pick it up. Left attack, up attack, down attack. But Kazuya actually adds the diagonals in it, so he has 8 attacks. Not only does he have 8 ways to attack, every attack does something crazy. You have one attack does a counter, the other one does a better combo, the other one does like a super move. Like all his attacks do crazy shit, and what makes him so good is how Tekken was implemented in this. Like you don't need to do what you do with Hero or with Steve, weird stuff. Tekken is about fighting, it's about combo systems. So you just add a cool combo system without messing with the general controls of Smash. And that's why I like Kazuya so much, because he can do crazy, he has like his side special is like this 10 combo move. That's not even his special, it's just his side smash attack. You hold it, he does this 10 hit combo and it looks ridiculous and it is so cool. He is so fun to fight with, it is so much fun doing combos with him. Like I like the way he looks, you can put like his old costume, like the new costume. The fact he can transform into a devil at such variety to it. His triple jump is ridiculous. He can even attack still after his triple jump. There's just a lot to this character, and again, it's easy to control him at the same time. So we have the legacy character, I like him, he's easy to control. Now we're getting into the really good shit. One thing I really like about Smash is when you get these weird ass characters. Rob the Robot, the Wii Fit Trainer, Mr. Game & Watch. Almost every game added these really weird characters that to some degree still were great legacy characters. Wii Fit was huge, but you make it a character, it's strange but it works. And I like the weird stuff. And the first DLC character they revealed was the Piranha plant. A regular enemy from Super Mario who is always in a pipe. And they made it work. I like the Piranha plant. I like the color schemes. It looks like, yeah, it's like Mario. It just looks like Piranha plant. But he can like hop in this little thing. He can walk. He do like the bubbly attack, the poison attack. He's like feeding piranhas his final smash and stuff. It is incredible. I am not very good with the character. He's kind of weird to control, I feel. But I have fun playing with him. I feel I'm way better with Kazuya, for example, without a doubt. I would probably even be better with Saffron, I think. But I think this character is so much fun and so weird that I just love him so much. And I try to play with him more often. It's just so strange, like, to pick a normal enemy from the Mario. That's what makes Smash so much fun. You have so many characters that weren't even meant for fighting, for like fighting games, and they make it work, and they get like these weird moves where most of the moves are even taken from the actual games, right down to the most minute move you can find, and they come from the game, and it just works as a fighting game. And the fact that even Sakurai made Piranha Plant work, apart from the ridiculousness of this character, I just can't help but absolutely love that addition to the roster. Now my top 3. The top 3 characters. It's crazy that there's so many characters added to this game. And so many characters that I just love playing. I like just playing as random characters. I don't even care about losing. Smash is about having fun with your friends. It's the greatest multiplayer fun you can have, I feel. On number 3, Terry Bogard. I love Terry. Terry is one of those characters where a lot of people were like, who the hell is this guy? You know, the same happened with Marth. Fire Emblem is so big today because Melee introduced Fire Emblem into the franchise. That's how it went. Pit, who knew Pit before? I mean, some of us, retro gamers, hello, you know, I like Kid Icarus, but a lot of people just didn't know a lot of these characters. And Terry Bogard was one of them. But the legacy of Terry Bogard, of King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, all that stuff, it's undeniable. And I thought it was a great addition. I have a lot of experience with fighting games in my life. The King of Fighters, the Fatal Fury stuff was never high on my list. I've played them with my brothers, but it doesn't change the fact of how massive the legacy is. And I feel legacy is an important thing for a character to be added in Smash, because Smash celebrates all gaming. Now on top of all of that, Terry is a freaking badass. He's an ultimate badass. I love fighting at him so much. He became one of my top 5 mains. He's not there. I didn't buy his amiibo yet. And I probably won't for a while until I see him on sale, because I don't plan on paying 17 bucks for another freaking amiibo. That's $20 over here for a normal freaking amiibo, by the way. I ain't doing that. But, you know, I love Terry. I like his moveset. I like how, you know, you can perform like the in-game moves to make stronger moves. I like it that he has great fighting attacks. You know, he has a really cool final smash. But the thing that I really like is that once Terry hits over 100% damage, he goes into like KO mode. I think they call it KO mode, I don't remember. He goes into the special mode where 2 of his special attacks, if you do specific button inputs, they become ridiculous attacks, and he becomes a murder machine. And I just think it's so much fun when you can land those moves. One of them, he dashes forward and he punches this magma blast through the enemy's stomach. It's ridiculous. And the other one, like you hit the bottom of you hit the floor and these massive explosions pop up. It's really cool. I just think he is freaking cool, badass. I love his design. You know, long hair, boys. We need more of that stuff. I like his special moves, and he became one of my main fighters. That's how much I like playing with him. Something about his fighting style just really clicks with me. On number 2, BanjoKazooie, which in my opinion is one of the greatest legacy characters in this game. I don't play with him a lot, but I do really like his fighting style. I love his design. But what makes this character so great, I feel, is that Microsoft is in this game. Look, BanjoKazooie, born on the Nintendo 64, we all know it, we consider it a Nintendo character, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a Microsoft character in the game, and I love that. So not only do we have Microsoft in this game, but a massive Nintendo legacy character who is just ridiculously nostalgic to so many of us. You love his design, the sound effects, that's how deep this shit goes. The sound effect of BanjoKazooie, his moveset, his final smash, all this stuff. He's just so much fun, he's so good, and you see him, you look at this character as a bam. It's like as iconic I feel as Pac-Man or Mario or Link. You see Banjo and it's like you just get drowned in Nintendo 64 goodness. And like he was one of the most requested characters of a lot of people, and something nobody really saw happening specifically because of that Microsoft attachment. But Smash brings gaming together, and not just you and me, but everybody. It brings the developers together. You can name a random big developer or company at random, like Ubisoft. I don't like Ubisoft. We think Ubisoft, but you will find Ubisoft's footprint in this game. You know, like yeah, you don't go like super obscure, but even at this point you can go like, oh, Shovel Knight. But Shovel Knight is in the game as an assist trophy. Smash is massive, and this BanjoKazooie had to be a part of that. And more than that, I feel Microsoft had to be a part of that. On number one, throughout the years, there are many characters I wanted in the game. When they started adding characters like this, everybody had like these wild dreams. So what do you want in this game? One of my main ones were Pac-Man and Mega Man. I always felt these two characters needed to be in the game. Now, I really love Mega Man as a character. I love the way he looks in the game, but I hate the way Mega Man plays in the game. Something about the running and the shooting, like, look, I understand, but it makes him really weird. But he's cool. Pac-Man is cool. I had some of my biggest wishes in this game. So, when Ultimate came out, there weren't many big wishes I had left. But there was one character I wanted in this game. One of the greatest RPGs ever made. I love this game so much. I'm still playing it. I still haven't even finished it yet. I love this game. It's ridiculous. And there was a character that I really wanted in this game, and that character was Rex. But Rex isn't in the game. Rex isn't in the game. They did the one thing better. They just took the chicks and threw Rex away. Number one, Pyrrha and Pyrrha. I always said the way they could make this work is you play with either Pyrrha or Pyrrha. Maybe you can switch them out. And Rex could be in the background like the Pokemon trainer. No, they just completely threw Rex out. He's in the final Smash, but he ain't in it. So that's even better. And I love the way that you can instantly switch between both characters, Pyrrha and Pyrrha, and that they each have their movesets from the game. But unlike Hero, you just hit the correct buttons and they work. And that's how it should be. And then each character has their own moveset. Like Pyrrha is more focused on heavy attacks. She's a heavier character. While Pyrrha is more tended, for example, to do damage. She has better recoveries and that kind of stuff. But you can just stick with one of the two if you prefer one of the two. That's the greatness of her. But like Sakurai himself said, she's one of the most detailed looking characters in the game. I love her. I love her design. I love her moveset. I love her attacks. I'm trying to play more with her. Something that just isn't clicking yet too much with her. First of all, she's ridiculously strong. She's really overpowered. People who know how to play her, they know how to play her. She's really good. But like I said, I just love the different attacks. The recovery. I like the attack, for example, from Pyrrha. I think it's a sideways B attack when she does like the flickering thing. It's really cool. I like Pyrrha's forward attack as well, where she throws the blade and it spins and you can still move around. She's cool. She's really cool. And again, she's simple enough that everybody can use her. And that's how it should be. I look at this character and I'm thinking like, yes. She is more than I could have asked for. So she's on number one. Because Legacy, Xenoblade deserved more reps. Without a doubt, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 should have been in the game. Without a doubt, massive Switch game. I like playing as her, I like her moveset and all that stuff, but most importantly, most of all, she was the main one I wanted in this game. My one request I had for this game, and she made it. So there's a lot of factors that play into that. And that's why I can't see her on any other spot than first place. Let me know, what do you think of my list? Do you agree with some of the things I said? Want to throw me on the fire for insulting your Steve? I have just strong opinions. I've always had strong opinions. I've had my own opinions. I have weird opinions. I do think that there are no real bad answers. If you consider Steve from Minecraft or even Joker to be the best one they added, then great! Now pick my DK and I'll smack the shit out of you out of the stage. That's what's so fun. Smash is so good. I have so much fun with these game nights, playing Smash, just talking shit with my friends, just beating the crap out of each other, trying different stages, different weapon combinations, you know, different items and all that stuff, and just having a great time because it's a beautiful game. It's a gorgeous looking game, Smash Ultimate. It's ridiculous how there's like so many characters in this game representing so many companies and devs and all that stuff. This is just really about the DLC characters. I haven't even touched, for example, all the music that's in the game. Was it Terry, I think, that came with like what, 30 something songs? Every DLC character comes with new music, his own stage. And I like that. There's just so much effort put into this DLC and I'm so excited to see what the last character will be. Personally, I always say Nintendo listens to what we want. I feel it could be Waluigi. A lot of people want Waluigi, but like I feel it isn't special enough. I think if it's the final character they add, which they have confirmed, it's going to be the last thing they're going to add in the game. I think it's going to be maybe something massive. What if like the last character is like all 4 champions from Breath of the Wild, for example. Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. Why wouldn't they do that? You know, but maybe it's something random and maybe you're going to get like, I don't know, the Knight from Dark Souls. I mean, that technically would be cool still, in a way, you know. But I mean, like, they could come with something out of completely left field. Or it could be just really weird, and it could be like Jago from Killer Instinct. Where I'm like, yeah, Killer Instinct, but like, why not go with Fulgor or Orchid, you know? But they go like Jago, who just plays like all the other person, another sword fighter. You don't know. But it could be like even something that is the littlest impact as possible, like what people just won't even care about. It's excited to think about. And it's even more excited that this massive roster is still gonna get one bigger. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like this list. I had fun actually recording all these matches just to showcase all these characters and the moves and stuff. If you want more content like this, please subscribe. I'm a lot of fun talking about random video games, top 10s, I do gameplay stuff, reactions, I'm having a lot of fun. And let me know which is your favorite DLC character they added. And which is your least favorite one that they added. I'm legit curious about, you know, the preferences of others when it comes to things like that. Thank you all for watching, and stay real.